Hello, my lovelies. Happy Saturday. So I am in my car and I just finished the PoshNSip Coffer Edition in Westwood Village. There was a beautiful PFF that came. She was wonderful. Her name is Jenna. And we were just happy to have at least, hi, Poppy Coco Posh. I was just happy to have at least one person there, and my co-host was there, Steph Elliott, and it was a good time. So today's PoshNSip Coffer Edition was about packaging 101. I'm just gonna show you. Okay, so I have a small, hi Steph, how are you? I was just talking about how we had a good PoshNSip with at least one person that came. So anyway, so I have the priority mail mailing box, the small one, and this is the one that I like to use for the smaller items. It folds really easily. I was noticing recently at the post office that they are not really carrying this one. I'm so sorry about that light. I'm in my garage, and anyway, I'll try to put my head where the light is. So yeah, I was noticing that they didn't really have this particular box. They had like a smaller one. It's called a media mailer. And I like this one because it folds. First of all, it comes like this, but then it just folds easily here. You kind of undo this, fold it in, and then these little hooks right here, you fold that, and it won't stay unless you fold. Oh, you have to, hold on. I always forget this part. There's this part right here where you have to break it. Not break it, but tear it from its little tear. And then you fold that in. I'm kind of just showing you very quickly. Hold on. There we go. And you fold it in. And then once you fold it in, this will fold over. Now, at this point, that's when this little thing goes in each corner. And in the other corner. And then there you go. Now you have a small box. And this is the box. It's called, it just says mailing box. You'll notice that the one that's smaller than this, like, it doesn't have the same thickness. It's almost half the size of this. So it's the one that they usually carry at the post office. So you have to go on the USPS website in order to get this box. But there are some USPSs that I've noticed do carrying this mailing box. But you'll see the difference because the ones that are smaller don't say mailing box on them. Hi, Just Organic Love. Thanks for joining. Hi. Okay, so yeah, my lovelies, like, basically you just have to make sure that it says mailing box on it. And so yeah, this one is the perfect size for, say you sell like one t-shirt, or even like maybe a dress that's thin and it's not a really thick dress. I like to use these ones for smaller items like that. You can get the 1092 box, which is a little bit, it's like short. So there's a 1095, I think, and a 1092, and the 1092 is a little shorter, I believe. But it has see how this has the sealable stick? I really like to use these because of that. And then the 1092, I believe, also has that. So it's the same process. Not folding wise, it's kind of an easier, the 1092s are easier, but it's the same process in regards to folding it down and sealing it. Very simple. When you're packaging your items, remember, you do it your way. Do not do it how you think other people, say this is the right way, this is the wrong way. No, like, time is money, and deciding whether you're going to use tissue, that's money. Deciding whether you're going to use plastic bags or clear polymer bags, that's your choice. There's people that buy them on Amazon. There's people like me who I use bagel bags from Walmart. It's like 100 bags for $2 and some change. Those bagel bags really work for me. They're the same kind of concept as using the other bags that you can get from the clear ones with the sealable stick that you can get from Amazon. And I do use tissue paper. There's people that want to be more recycle friendly and they don't use tissue paper, and I think that that's fine if they don't want to use tissue paper. I personally do use tissue paper, but the resource that I use to get the tissue paper is not, it's already there. It's already available. So I'm just kind of recycling the tissue paper that I have. I would say that using a thank you card is very, very effective as long as you take the time to actually write the customer's name. I don't know about you, but I really like it when I say, "Hi, Monica, thanks for buying whatever the product is." There's some people that choose, "Hi." I'm surprised that there's anyone even watching. There are some people who choose to not use thank you cards, and that's fine. But I have also, if it's below a certain price, like $15 or less, I have just used like a thank you sticker, and that's been fine. Or like a pre-printed out I wouldn't say card, piece of paper really, that I tape onto with like a generic thank you. That's been fine. But I really like to at least put their name somewhere, like, "Thank you so-and-so for shopping my closet." I have also tried to do promotions, like if it's below $20, I will say, "Please come back and visit my closet. Enjoy $5 off of your next $25 or $35 bundle in my closet. Use code," and then you can give them whatever code you want. DM me message code, whatever it is. So that's been effective in trying to get like return customers. But I'm going to be honest, like 80% of my sales are not return customers. So if you don't have a lot of return customers, don't get down on yourself. Like, some people may not return, but if you try to promote yourself and continue to promote yourself, then that's one thing you can do. Another thing that I recently heard from someone is they said to them, if you have a friend who hasn't downloaded Poshmark yet, have them use code. They gave their closet name, and then they'll say like, "Receive $10 credit in my closet," once they purchase or whatever. Like, have friend tag you. That might help. So packaging 101, it's really all about what you want to do, but definitely take the time to wrap shoes separately if you can, especially if they're patent leather. You don't want them scratching each other. You don't want the paint coming off. You don't know what part of the country it's going to. Is it really hot? Is it really cold? You have to kind of think about these things, especially if you're selling home goods that are like a candle or something. I don't even think you're allowed to sell candles. Are you? I'm gonna have to think about that. If any of you know, DM me. I don't think you're allowed to sell candles, but just anything that you think would like scratch when it's in the box and kind of moving around or break, just package it really well. My breakables, I recommend, I do tissue. Like if it has a hollow thing, I'll put something inside the hollow portion. It kind of helps. And then I wrap it a bunch with the bubble wrap. And then I also put like extra cushion inside. And I will take a marker and write fragile all over the box, because some people say, oh, they'll throw it around more. But in my experience, my breakables have never broken. They've always made it unscathed. So my way is working for me. Maybe it won't work for you, but definitely try it if you are shipping breakables. And for dresses and pants and such, I don't necessarily always use tissue. Sometimes just putting it in, like I use the bagel bags or a bag of some sort, and then a little note, ship it off into a poly mailer. That works too. And remember, I'm talking about Poshmark right now. I know that there's other platforms like eBay, Mercari. I mean, there's so many other platforms. But if you're using another platform, take into take into consideration like that shipping method that's going to work best for you on that platform, whether that be using a third party like Pirate Ship or using that platform's discounted rate on buying the label. I hope that this has been helpful. I know that this week I was missing in action. I did not do Monday's Posh Tip. I did not do Friday's Posh Tip. And Tuesday, I did not do Tuesday Posh Quote, or just Tuesday Digital Day. I missed it, and I'm sorry for those of you that were looking forward to that. I do have some Posh tips that I would like to share, besides packaging. We just talked about that. This week was a very, like, I wouldn't say I was like depressed exactly, but I definitely was not like high energy this week. I felt very tired, and I just, and to be honest, like this whole week I haven't made one sale, which is, but I want to say this, that is to the reflection of my participation in the app as well. Like, it's kind of correlated. I did not do a lot of sharing. I did not do any listing. And when you're not listing and you're not sharing, how do you expect to make sales on the app? There's a lot of people that complain, like, I have no sales, I have no sales, but you're not listing, you're not sharing, you're not relisting. So you're not going to get sales. I mean, not really. You might if you have very desirable, trendy items, but you really have to put forth the effort. And so this week I kind of took a little, backseat to my Poshmark closet. I'm going to get back into it next week. Look forward to sharing Monday's Posh Tip. If you are enjoying those, please DM me and let me know, because sometimes I don't really know if people even like what I'm sharing. and it feels good to kind of know if it's being helpful or not. I love you all. And just for my little niece and nephew, hi Miranda, hi Aiden. They always think that I'm like, I'm live, but I'm not. So I love you, Miranda. I love you, Aiden. And I just wanted to say thank you for everyone who has joined me thus far in my journey. I will continue to share big news coming, big move coming, and I'm excited about it, but making changes is scary. I just look forward to kind of going with the flow and seeing how things work out. Have a beautiful, beautiful Saturday, and I will see you soon. Bye.